Now, the approval for a new parking layout still needs approval from the university. However, no one is hoping it passes more than the rising junior class. With a lot of new exciting dining options on the Mount Carmel and North Haven campus, the big winner, Starbucks, is here right up top in the Student Center on the second floor. Now, the rec center here on the Mount Carmel campus isn't the only option for a polling center come election time. However, he also says that throughout all his research, this seems to be the clear frontrunner. Now, while the piazza may seem calm now, Monday night at 9:30 p.m., the SGA debates will be taking place here, and this place will be filled with the energy from the candidates. So it may not be the beach, but the warm weather has finally hit the quad, and I think it's about time I catch some sun rays myself. Reporting from Hampton, Luke Lograno. Now, tennis may be the only co-ed option, but students will have many other teams to pick from for Quinnipiac's inaugural club sports season. They can pick from traditional sports like hockey and lacrosse, all the way to figure skating and the horseback riding team. How's your day going, pal? Was it something I said? People typically give out things like roses and sweets, but today, Quinnipiac student organizations are doing a different kind of giving back to the community.
So Q-thon is tabling for our annual event that happens in the spring every spring semester. It's fundraising for Connecticut Children's Medical Center, and this week we decided to make chocolate-covered strawberries and sell them, and you can still buy them today, and then all the proceeds go to the Q-thon fundraiser.
Q-thon isn't the only student organization giving back today. Bobcats in the community are selling donuts to raise money for homeless shelters. Alpha Chi Omega is giving out sweets and buttons to raise awareness for domestic violence. And the Muslim Student Association is giving out roses to spread the love on this special day.
On this day, usually people are feeling down and low for not having a boo, you know what I mean? So like making their day and making them happy, just hearing people say like, oh my God, I was hoping for a flower today, just is the cutest thing.
Love is the theme today, and students are making sure that the organizations know their efforts are appreciated.
And you're doing the most excellent thing and the most honorable thing that any of us can be doing today.
It's all about love for the kids that are going through this hard time, and like what we can do to show our love and support for them, for this school, and for this.
Students have been asking for club sports and to use Quinnipiac's facilities for years. They got some good news last month as President Judy Olean released a surprise video on social media.
Get excited, Bobcats. Club sports are coming in 2019-20.
After years of asking, Quinnipiac students finally got their wish.
A little better that I wasn't going to be here for it, but I was, all the younger guys, have worked just as hard as we have to get affiliation, so I'm pumped for them.
The club sports application went live on MyQ in March, but it couldn't have happened without the work of Quinnipiac graduate student Brandon Fatima.
Because I didn't want to make it something outlandish that didn't make sense for the school, because obviously then it wouldn't be able to roll out. Did we think that it was going to be rolled out as soon as 2019, 2020, based upon the people we were talking to and the information that we were getting? Absolutely not. They're going to make sure that all of our teams look good in terms of capital expenditures, jerseys, and whatnot.
Quinnipiac already offers a number of intramural sports, but only a certain number will be accepted to be club teams.
One of the main things that obviously we had to focus on was Title IX and maintaining the Title IX balance, and so then we just looked at the quality of the applications and the viability of the teams on campus.
Title IX policy states that Quinnipiac campuses cannot discriminate in any service they provide. More specifically for athletes, the club sports teams will need to reflect the gender distribution among students. But that policy doesn't worry some teams.
Like Sleeping Giant goes to nationals almost every single year. We're eligible for nationals every single year, whether we go or not. New Blues always top 10 in the country. Everything's looking good, and that's just coming from our own dime and our own students leading the charge. I can't even imagine what it's going to be like when we have an institution like Quinnipiac standing behind us.
We continue to operate as you normally do, continue to prove that there's an interest on this campus, and when that second wave comes around, which it's hopeful that there will be a second wave, I don't see why there wouldn't be, reapply.
Thanks, ladies, and happy opening day to you and every baseball fan out there. Today is the first day we will see all 30 MLB teams in action. Some local games to look out for. The New York Mets take on the Washington Nationals, the New York Yankees face off against the Baltimore Orioles, and the defending World Series champion Boston Red Sox will open up against the Seattle Mariners. Today also begins the Sweet 16 of the NCAA March Madness tournament, and while all number 1 seeds remain, Duke University remains the favorite to win it all. After a close win against University of Central Florida, Zion Williamson and the Blue Devils will take on Virginia Tech tomorrow night. Transitioning from college basketball to college hockey, Quinnipiac's men's ice hockey team is off to Allentown, Pennsylvania after being seeded second in the Midwest Division of the NCAA Division I playoffs. The Bobcats will play number 3 seed Arizona State and their Sun Devils, hoping to continue their journey back to the Frozen Four for the first time since 2016. And finally, as he announced on Sunday, New England Patriots tight end Rob Gronkowski has announced his retirement from the NFL. The 3-time Super Bowl champion posted on Instagram calling it a career after 9 seasons. Gronk has set several NFL records in his time and will no doubt be a Hall of Famer in the coming years. And I know you're a big Pats fan, and I'll miss Gronk too, but I think this is the year we finally see those New York Jets at the top of the AFC East. That's all for sports. I'm Luke Lograno. Back to you ladies at the desk.